Hello folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. And when last we left off, we've nearly explored all of Elmshore. I know last time I thought that we completely explored it, but there's this tiny bit of the map, and on the edge of the darkness is this small collection of rocks that hint at a way across the river. And Lyrin will just run over and check that out now in case there's anything interesting. There might be an encounter, there might be a quest, or there might be nothing. But what there was here was another vision of Lyrin's past life, where she spoke with Thaos about somebody that I first thought was the leader of Hadret House, but no. It instead was someone that was potentially going to cause a schism in the Leaden Key, someone that we said was our sister. We were told by Thaos to sever all connections with her. All connections. To protect the organization and our soul. And we said we would. I wonder who that person was. As for what's here, this looks like it's going to be used in a quest of some kind. But I do not know what quest, for there is nobody there and nothing happened when we walked around it. So, let us make our way back over here and head to Twin Elms. We're going to have to explore the settlement of Twin Elms quite a bit, I think, before Defiance Bay opens up again. And when Defiance Bay opens up, we'll be going for that bounty.
I'm here.
But that is for then. For now, we'll head to Hearthsong, which takes 12 hours to reach. If it's anything like Defiance Bay, once we get there, the entire map will be revealed, and we'll have a lot of places to check out. The answer is, yep, it's revealed. There's a lot of stuff here. There's a Glanfathen home, the Passage of the Six, Elms Reach District, Builder's Hearth, Glanfathen home, Old Song District, Hearthsong Market, and the Old Song District. And also this here, the Hearthsong Palisade Gate, as well as the Celestial Sapling. We need to go there. That's a place we need to go to. Estramore, still.
Hail, Estramore.
The warrior saunters over, a sneer of suspicion visible beneath streaks of paint. He glances at your gear before favouring you with a long look. Another fugitive from the burning city. The 6 tribes of Glanfath welcome you to Twin Elms. Before you lies the Hearthsong district. You are free to explore it, but do not let your feet stray into the other districts. These are forbidden to Estramore. What can you tell me about Twin Elms? The city is sacred to all Glanfathens, as it is the place where our ancestors first encountered the Builders. That fated meeting turned our people from generations of wandering to a permanent home among the Builders' relics. When the Builders commanded us to settle here, they allowed us the unique privilege to live among their structures here. It is the only place in Glanfath where this is permitted. The sacred city is divided into 4 districts. Hearthsong, the common district, Old Song, the site of the temples, Elms Reach, home of the Delemgan and Druids, the Burial Isle, which is the most sacred place in the city. I like to hear about Hearthsong. This is Hearthsong. It's a place where Glanfathens and Estramore may gather together. It is also the site of the Passage of the Six, where our tribal leaders, the Anamfatha, meet. He points to a large round building at the other end of the district. That way is the market. Guard your purse there. No one bargains like a Glanfathen. If you need a place to stay, follow the fence to the east. There you will find the way to the Celestial Sapling. Which temples lie in Old Song? There is Noonfrost, which is dedicated to Rimagand. A group of pale elves from the frozen Southlands arrived not long ago to oversee it. There is also a Nest, a temple to Hylia, the Galawain's Moor, a den of beasts dedicated to the Hunter God. The route to the Burial Island also lies that way. Tell me about Elms Reach. There lies Tir Evren, one of the only towers of the Builders still in perfect condition. 2 great elm trees twine around it. Even the mightiest works of the gods protect the works of the Builders. 2 Delemgan sisters dwell there now. The Hall of Warriors stands at the other end of the district. Rumour has it that Amonfath Simok of Three Tusk Stelgar is there now. Elm's Reach is also where the Druids keep their halls. There are the Ovates of the Golden Grove and the Ethic Knoll of Blood Sands. Many shudder at the burial sacrifices of the Ethic Knoll, but High Ovate Erona is just as powerful in her own way. Do you know anything about the burial isle? It is the place where our Anampatha are laid to rest among stones placed by the builders. They say the souls of some of the Amanfatha linger there still. The way lies to Oldsong. It is the holiest place in all of Twin Elms. That's all I want to know about the city. Something else you wish to hear? Why is it forbidden to enter the remaining districts of Twin Elms? Twin Elms is a sacred city, built where the first keepers of the stone met the builders. It exists alongside the works of the builders. It is the only place in all of Eglanfath where it is permitted to step foot among these sacred places. The Estramoran, however, do not have proper respect for the stones here. His words trigger something in your memory. You see an image of a perfect cube of Ardra. Just as quickly, the image fades. A leader of one of the tribes could give you permission of the city. Only Amonfath Bethel is present in the passage of 6 today, and she has her own troubles. He jerks his head at a long hut in the middle of the district. Do you have any other questions about Twin Elms? I haven't heard of the Keepers of the Stone. The oldest of the 6 tribes. He points the tip of his sword at a long hut behind him, up the stairs and into the passage of the 6. This is where our Amonfatha gather. Bethwell, the Amonfath of the Guided Compass, could tell you more. Who are the builders? You know them as the Engwithans. To us, they are the builders, created of the sacred places that we guard to this day. I'll keep your words in mind. Best that you keep your visit brief. Word has reached our ears that the riots have ended, and the gates of Defiance Bay have opened once more. Have they now? Okay! I'm going to keep my visit super brief, because I'm leaving right now.
I'm here.
Well, bye! Yep, back to Copperlane. 1 day, 4 hours, 15 minutes. We could explore there, but no. Immediately diverts over to the catacombs of Copperlane. A city that has been forever changed by the riots that just occurred. The endearing noblewoman has left the stronghold. Hiling payday? Hiling payday! Yep. Everything here seems pretty normal. Well, as normal as it can be. We're going to go over to the catacombs. And hopefully not get waylaid while we do so. We might very well get waylaid. Let's follow the group just in case. I wonder how many Animancers survived the riots. How many fled the city? How many hid away? Either in quiet places they know of or were sheltered by others. We'll never know. Never know. Down here we go. Hello, Skinflint. Now, if I were to guess where these cultists are, they're probably going to be in an area. They could be here. They could be in many places. Well, let's go here. Let us save and let us sneak around until we find them. The fact that they're only accessible at this point in the game tells me that they're going to be pretty tough. So, pop into here. Are you here? No. They could be in this area. They're somewhere in here.
I'm here.
They're probably not in these rooms, but I'm gonna have a look anyway. They could be in here. I'd be surprised if they're here, actually, because that's where we did a quest. So not here, or here, or here. Or here. Right. Let's go to the other side. I feel like we're more likely to find them on this side of the sewer. Slash catacomb. It's kind of what I'm saying.
Not a sound.
Right, let's go down here. Fortunately, when we're sneaking around, Consul Horde is also sneaking. Maybe he dims the glow of his phylactery. Maybe. Are you here? No? Maybe? I haven't found them yet. They're not here. There is this room Oh. There is this room I never went into. You know, that could be where they are. Just thinking, this could be where they are. This room.
I'm here.
The now closed door of, hey, if it was open before, it's not now. Which just tells me even more that there's something I need to pay attention to there. So, let's open the door.
Okay.
And in here is just someone. Okay, there's just someone here. Interesting. I'm going to save and have a chat with you. This is when it turns out you're the target, and you're just pretending not to be.
Yes?
Let's go inside. The small Orlan man appears to have pulled together some crates and scraps of cloth to make a rather sorry-looking little camp. The thick fur on his limbs is matted, and his clothing smeared with blackening grime. He looks startled as you enter, his eyes widening in alarm.
Hail and well met.
Oh, it's you. I've heard of you, I think. At least the description matches. The Orlan coughs. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to see anyone else down here. I hear you've been turning up just about everywhere, of course. He grins weakly. What are you doing down here? Eon grimaces. I've been a little down on my luck lately. Didn't have anywhere to stay, so I thought I'd come down here. Nobody pokes around in the catacombs much. Not until you, anyway. Really? Because the catacombs seem more like the place to go when you want to disappear. Eon looks around the dingy chamber and nods slowly, expression pained. Yeah, I guess that's plain enough to see. Eon sighs heavily. Very well, it's true. I've been hiding from the knights down here. But it isn't what you think. He ducks his head. It was an accident. It's been hard for me here in Defiance Bay. I suppose I thought if I got involved in city business, if I make the right friends, it would get easier in time. And it did, really. I made a name for myself, a place. People actually listen to me when I talk. Well, they used to. People can get very passionate about these things. We were discussing, I think it was shipping agreements. Of all the things to fight over, but this one night, this man, he got very angry. I think maybe he had a little too much at the inn. Eon pauses. And I guess he didn't like at all on talking back at him. I struck him. He came towards me, and I hit him, and he went over like a tree. I guess he struck his head on the way down. Eon lowers his gaze and shrugs helplessly. Turns out he was a knight. The Crucible Knights won't care how it happened. They just want me gone. They won't let me live long enough to see the rope. Please. He looks at you with a pleading expression. I just want to get out of this city. The second I can get money for passage, I won't trouble anyone again, I swear. I'll live quietly, but you can't... Please, you can't tell them I'm here. Ooh. I won't let the knights take you. But I can't just let you go free. Eon lowers his head. I had hoped to be out of the city by now. I guess I can't outrun what I've done. At least you're leaving me with my life. That I am.
I'm here.
We started a task and we finished it. Also, yeah, it's just dumb. So we never explored this area. Also, taxes have been collected. We did not earn much there. Ooh. We have those. Now, is this locked? The answer may not surprise. Oh, the queen that was and still is. Just a book. The smouldering fire is strewn with the meager remains of a recent meal. Fish bones, a moulded rind of cheese, and a blackened bread crust. The wobbly little tent is barely standing.
I'm here.
Yeah, it does not look like a great way to live. So, nothing there. I doubt it's there that we need to go. Is it here that we need to go, then? Is it here? Because so far I haven't found these cultists. Oh, I found the cultists! I found them! They're here!
What?
Well, back up! Oh yeah! There's Daroth Grimalt and a Skeletal Ranger, a Skeletal Warrior. Oh, yep, here they are. Here they are! Right! Time to blast, I guess. Go for it. Crossbow. Get you. Do this. Do this. And, yep. Like that. That's you down. Yeah, you need to get shot a lot. A lot. Okay, next thing we need to do is start blasting here. Like so. And then here again. And it's going to get very dark because there is a skeletal wizard casting a spell. I'd rather they didn't. You're going to keep shooting Daroth. I don't need you to do that. I need you to fire this here at the vampire. Remember when vampires were an absolutely massive threat? I remember that. It was not great. Okay, these are all vessels, so we can absolutely do this, and pow, hurt all of you. You're going to charge forward to the skeletal wizard. You're going to hit here. You're going to shoot here. You're just going to keep shooting Daroth. Like that. You're going to shoot there. You're going to do this. Yeah, Daroth is, looks a bit stunned. Which is great. You're just gone. Now it's your turn. Now it's just Daroth. Back up, everyone. You are not attacking. This is time for you to... Okay.
I'm here.
We've probably got enough damage. And in a moment, you will be... Wait for it. Oh, you're still going. Oh, you've got some spells. You have some spells, and that ranger has not got any spells left. Gonna dominate, that's fine, because we have prevailed. Stop.
Following your lead.
Stop. And there we go. All soulbound upgrades are complete. It grants dexterous alacrity of motion once per rest. It also has +3 focus on hit. It's superb, and it grants frighten on a kill, which is a frightened effect for 15 seconds in an AoE of 1.25 meters. Such was the embarrassment to the poison scale that Guthrok was nearly cast out, but the leadership knew that Guthrok's promise was great. They had built for him a custom crossbow capable of firing 2 bolts with a single shot, that he might never make the same mistake twice. So, that's now fully upgraded. And we will now do this and this and this, that. We got a cape, we got all this, and more importantly, Daroth Grimalt's head. All this too. And this.
All right, then.
And this. Just like that. We have now completed this bounty. And while we could progress the main story, you know exactly what we're going to be doing, folks. going to be doing that. We now have 3 people in prison. We are going to be heading back to Kednua, handing in this bounty and seeing if there's anything more for us to do. And if there isn't, we'll then consider our options. We should probably go check out Brackenbury at some point too, just to see what the situation is. It's probably going to be bad. It's probably going to be very, very bad. Now, we could leave this way. That's actually a really good way to go if we just dart over here. While we're here, actually, we could
Keeping an
go
eye
and
out.
check...
I'm here.
We probably should go check out Brackenbury now. We're in the area. We're probably not coming back here anytime soon. How bad is it? The answer is... Go here.
Absolutely.
The answer is... Yeah, it's seen better days. I wonder if there's any dialogue specific to this area. Nope, everybody just seems to be talking pretty normally. Hadret House is also very quiet. Very quiet. Now if we go here... Is there anything? No. You're still here.
Hello.
Thanks again for all your help.
I'm here.
I get the feeling you shouldn't be there, but you are. The damage doesn't look too extensive, though. Hopefully the spirit within that statue is fine. They probably are. And when we come back, folks, we will hand in that bounty at Kednua and maybe get more bounties. And if we get more bounties, we'll go deal with them. And once they're done, we might go back to the main plot. Maybe. Maybe. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to
Last
like,
thing
comment,
the
and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press
another
that bell for
foreign
those
colony.
notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. I wonder how many videos I've ended with us stood around about here. A lot more than I imagined, most likely. A lot more. Later.